Hi everyone, we are from Group D, and today we are going to talk about the 3M RelyX Ultimate Clicker, which is a total etch adhesive resin cement. So this resin cement requires the use of separate tooth etching with phosphoric acid combined with the application of a separate resin bonding agent. When bonding to the dentine, these cements use the adhesive as the bonding interface with the composite cement. It is a dual cured resin cement and is used for zirconia and porcelain fused metal crown. So the picture on the left is the single bond universal adhesive, while the picture on the right is the 3M RelyX Ultimate Clicker. So now we're going to talk about the constituent of the resin cement. It consists of base paste and catalyst paste. In the base paste, there is methacrylate monomers, radio-opaque silanated fillers, initiator components, stabilizers, and also rheological additives. While in the catalyst base, there is methacrylate monomers, radio-opaque alkaline, initiator components, stabilizers, pigments, rheological additives, fluorescence dye, and also a dual cured activator for single bond universal adhesive. So the advantage of this adhesive for this resin cement is it has high mechanical strength, it is radio opaque, it has high wear resistance, it has high adhesive strength, and also low film thickness. So for the adhesive, it utilizes the phosphorylated monomers in a water or ethanol based solution. It provides acidity, allowing the adhesive to bond to the dentine and enamel without the use of separate phosphoric acid etching step. It can be considered as a mild self-etch adhesive with its pH of 2.7. So inside the single bond universal adhesive, the constituents of it are MDP phosphate monomer, dimethacrylate resins, HEMA, Vitribond copolymer, filler, ethanol, water, initiators, and also silane. So in combination with the RelyX Ultimate Cement, the integrated activator in the cement cures the single bond universal adhesive. Therefore, it eliminates the need for light curing or additional activated liquids. However, the light curing the adhesive remains optional.
Moving on to indications, the RelyX Ultimate Cement covers the whole spectrum of indirect indications with final cementation of all ceramic or composite veneers, where the cement is applied in the internal surface of the veneers, and it is also indicated in posts and screws, where the cementation involves the application of luting cement in the prepared post space, which is intraradicular. So the function is basically to fill in the void at restoration tooth interface and mechanically lock the restoration in place to prevent dislodgement during function.
The another indication for this cement is for all ceramic, composite or metal inlays, onlays, crowns and bridges. Besides that, 2 to 3 unit resin bonded bridges and 3 unit inlay or onlay bridges. The picture below shows the 2 to 3 unit resin bonded bridges. When do we use this cement? When we could not achieve the ideal taper or crown height. The crown height is too short and too much of taper.
Pre-treatment of the internal surface of the crown is done before cementation. As you can see here, there is a difference between pre-treatment in porcelain fused metal and zirconia and lithium disilicate. In porcelain fused metal and zirconia, the pre-treatment is by using sandblast. Meanwhile, in lithium disilicate, the pre-treatment is by using hydrofluoric acid.
Now, we will show how to cement PFM or zirconia crown by using total adhesive resin cement. First, we will sandblast the internal surface of the crown with 50 micron alumina particles. Then we clean the particles from the crown with air and water. Then we will apply a layer of adhesive to the internal surface of the crown for 20 seconds. And then we air dry it for 5 seconds to ensure no padding of adhesive. Finally, we will place our crown on the tooth preparation.
Okay, now I want to present about how to cement full ceramic crown using total adhesive resin cement. Okay, the pre-treatment. First step is etch the restoration by applying 5% hydrofluoric acid for 20 seconds. And then we rinse with water and dry it. And the third one, apply single bond universal adhesive into the mixing well. And fourth one, apply single bond universal adhesive to the restoration surface and scrub for 20 seconds. And lastly, air dry the adhesive for 5 seconds until it no longer moves to evaporate the solvent.
Okay, so now we are going to show the selective enamel etch cementation technique. The first step is we will clean the surface of the tooth from any debris using the water spray, and then we use the air blast to dry the surface. After that, we apply a layer of etchant on the tooth surface for 15 seconds and then wash off the etchant with water spray. After that, we will use the air blast to dry without desiccation of enamel. Then we apply a layer of adhesive bonding agent for 20 seconds, air dry it for 5 seconds and then light cure. After that, remove the cap of tube of resin cement. Then dispense a little bit of resin cement first. After that, we apply the resin cement on the internal surface of the crown. The crown is then seated on the top of the prepared tooth with pressure. The glycerin gel is applied on the margin of the indirect restoration that had been luted with resin cement to prevent air-inhibited layer to be formed. Then we light cure for 20 seconds. Finally, we will remove the excess resin cement and smoothen using the egg-shaped burr. And then the cementation of the PFM or zirconia crown is complete.
Next, we are going to talk about self-etch cementation technique. After the tooth has been prepared, clean the tooth preparation using pumice paste. Rinse the prepared tooth with water and dry. Then, blow air on tooth without over-dry the tooth. Next, apply single bond universal adhesive for 20 seconds. Lastly, air blow again for 5 seconds until the adhesive no longer moves to evaporate the solvent. This cementation procedure is the same for either zirconia, porcelain fused metal, or full ceramic crown.
That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.